I wonder how this sounds as an intro. Get ready, people. Okay. Hello there, everyone. Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to Angel, episode 19 of season 1. Who doesn't love a good bit of Obi-Wan? I'm just trying something new, okay? So, bear with me. But, this is episode 19 for season 1 of Angel, which is, I'm assuming, going to be directly following the events of the last episode, since this is a two-parter. Yeah, we had Faith return, and it was a very, very tense situation, which ended in heartbreaking terms, with Faith breaking down because she's been wanting Angel to kill her, to put her out of her misery, because she resents herself so much that she's going above and beyond in making sure that Angel snaps and she can feel that release. To no avail. But hopefully she can get the support of Angel. Hopefully this situation, especially with a show like Angel, where redemption is key for a lot of characters, this is going to have Faith's character stick around for a while, because I feel like Faith and Angel are kind of similar. Like, if the flashbacks weren't pointing at that direction anyways, I feel like, in my judgment, that they both have similar journeys, and it will take a long time for them to achieve redemption. So, yeah, but I'm excited to get into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode 19 for season 1 of Angel. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is yeah. I was wondering if this is like a tease. Oh. I'm suffering from deja vu for when Faith inhabited Buffy's body.
Not your fault.
At least you only got the elbow.
Well, if it's any consolation, it really
I do
does
love the
look like
concern
you
that
are
Cordy
tortured by a
presented
much
last
larger woman.
episode.
She's still here, I assume.
What do you want to do, Wesley? Let her starve?
Certainly not. There are far more humane ways to deal with a rabid animal.
She's not an animal.
No?
She's a person. In case you've forgotten, we're not in the business of giving up on people.
Oh.
Don't you dare take the moral high ground with me after what she did. I believe in helping people. I do not believe in coddling
She was
murderers.
It wasn't
begging
too long ago
for
that
death.
you were the one making the case for her rehabilitation.
It wasn't too long ago. I had full feeling in my right arm.
She won.
Not. Oh, and I'm thinking. Sugar high? Maybe not a great idea.
Oh, everyone's not taking the... I mean, I can see why, but at the end of the day, Angel makes a valid point. But, oh...
Scully's the skeptic.
Huh?
Mulder's the believer. Scully's the skeptic.
Yeah, learn your
she's right.
X-Files, buddy.
Yes. But she's not the one that wants to believe.
And you want to believe.
Oh, I already believe. That's the problem.
You gonna step aside or do we throw down? I mean, am I your prisoner here?
No, you're not my prisoner.
So I'm free.
Don't know about that.
He's trying to give you hope. Have a bit of faith.
Where are you gonna go? Back out in that darkness?
Well, at least wait your turn, buddy. Oh my god, you dweebs! Oh my god.
Made a mistake?
How would you like to come home, Wesley? Back to England with us. The council is willing to reinstate you. Return you to your rightful position as Watcher.
Yeah, well, tell them to stick it.
Imagine
We don't
nasty business
care.
Back in Sunnydale, but
The council
nobody blames
can eat shit.
Really? Because I rather got the impression they did when they sacked me. Cleaned your crocs, didn't she?
She's betrayed her calling. Council. You. She has power and the willingness to use that power for evil. And she must be stopped.
A better future's on the horizon for her. Can't say the same about you guys, but Council Elite. Ooh.
What?
Sorry.
Now, what if I can't say it? There's some things you can't just take back, no matter how sorry you are, right?
Yeah, there are. I got some experience in that area.
Right. And you've been doing this for 100 years. I'm not gonna make
at
it
least
through the
you're
next
having
10 minutes.
So make it through the next 5, the next minute.
I don't think I can.
Yes, you can.
remorse. Oh
God,
my
it
god.
hurts. I hate that it hurts like that.
Faith, you and I never.
No, not you.
No,
the new
he
one.
doesn't. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
No, there. You can say it. That's good. Good.
Oh no.
Evil, slain more demons, in short, done more good while working with the angel than I ever did while I was in the council's employ.
We'll make every effort.
No, not every effort. No harm. I must have your word.
Done.
They can't. Yeah. It must be a bitter pill to swallow to be like. Yeah, but Wesley. She's gonna kill it, isn't she? Come on, Faith. Oh boy. Oh! Oh, this is a parallel to Enemies, but Buffy!
Buffy. I didn't know you.
Oh, shh.
We'll beat you to death.
This is not gonna happen.
You're gonna stop me? Because you're gonna.
Oh,
Don't
Lord.
do this.
Faith, go upstairs now.
You think I'm gonna let her out
Buffy,
of my
just back
sight?
off.
There is no way I am letting her out of my sight.
Faith, go.
Don't you move it. Oh.
Oh, oh! Oh!
I'm sorry. Did some bad things to you.
You can't possibly know.
You can't possibly know what she's going through.
But of course you do. I'm sorry.
I mean, they do share
I can't be
similar
in your
paths,
presence.
that's the thing.
I've never murdered anybody.
Faith, I told you.
Slight change of plan. Get your coat.
Ah, shh.
Leslie, what's going on?
In about 20 minutes, the council's operations team is coming in here. They'll expect to find you gone and her drugged.
How many?
3. Hello, Buffy.
Good on
Did
Wesley.
You come at a bad time.
No, of course you don't. And we can't be completely clear because the law isn't clear on these matters, is it? I mean, take, for example, the creatures who murdered your father.
Oh, come on. Don't push that spot, buddy.
They could have never been brought to any kind of traditional justice, even if they had survived. And personally, I feel you were totally justified.
I want to drop kick him in his
taking
face.
whatever-
Made me a victim.
And you can't stand that. You're all about control. You have no idea what it's like on the other side. I mean, nothing's in control. Nothing makes sense. There's just pain and hate, and nothing you do means anything. You can't even.
Shut up.
Oh.
Tell me how to make it better.
Oh my god. You do know you're shooting at another Slayer other than Faith as well.
Weatherby, listen to reason.
Just say you're being a bit reckless,
I
but
want
you
you
guys
all
are
to grow
idiots. I'm
vampire.
just doing anything to hate them.
Protect the innocent. Get to the roof, help them.
What? Now! Bastard!
I love you, Wes. Now, I honestly wouldn't mind seeing the Watchers just being, hey! That, and tossed off the roof. I want to have remorse, but that would be a lie.
Faith.
You got one shot here, Angel. Where is she? Arrest him. Start with aiding and abetting a wanted felon.
Are you kidding me? You are kidding me! She's facing the music.
I'd like to make a confession.
Because of Faith, you were looking for vengeance.
I have a right to it.
Not in my city.
Oh no! Oh no!
I have someone in my life now.
Okay, well, you don't need to kick him down any
My
further.
love. It's not what you and I had.
I see you again, it cuts me up inside. And the person I share that with is me. You don't know me anymore, so don't come down here with your great new life and expect me to do things your way. Go home.
Ah, oh. Okay, we need some water here because it's hot, okay?
I hope she's strong enough to make it. Peace is not an easy thing to find.
She has a chance.
Sometimes finding peace is the most difficult thing you could ask for. Ooh. That got hot with Buffy and Angel. I mean, this is the thing about a main character. You could think I'm referring to Angel, but I'm not. They don't always have to be right. They have to have their flaws. And as shitty as, despite the shittiness of Faith's past and what she's done, this is the thing. They didn't know her. That was what was going on with Faith. She was being cast out from the Scoobies. And suddenly we have this assumption on Faith can't be good. Faith can't want to find peace because it's I would say it's ignorant because suddenly you do bad and you can never find redemption. Because I know how much damage Faith has done in Buffy's life, but I mean, it's not like she's Hitler. It's not like she is the most scummiest person on the planet. She still has feelings, and she's just had a lot of bad voodoo in her life, basically, with that Fox Watcher from episode 7 of season 2, I think it was. Yeah. And of course, her feeling cast out from the Scoobies and feeling like the mayor was the only one who got her. You have to understand Faith's life to understand the definition of redemption, I feel, for her character. And I think that's what Angel meant. I'm in danger every day. You came here for vengeance. There was so much that Faith has done in Buffy's life that Buffy hates her for, without understanding how much has impacted Faith's life. So, ooh. I'm just loving the way that, especially as of recent, the Buffyverse are doing a tremendous job at showing two-parters, because the second parts are usually an enhancement to the first part, which is what it should always be. And this was, I felt like this was no exception, except especially with Buffy showing up, the dramatics that went on, especially with Faith wanting to start her journey of redemption, but was in a bit of a tough spot. And then Buffy comes onto the scene and all hell breaks loose, and just everything. Wesley as well. This guy, like, I'm just really loving Wesley more and more. Like, I loved him in Buffy so much, but in Angel, he is really stepping up. Like, I commented about him in the last episode with how resilient and how firm he was, and how there was that nice switcheroo where Faith should be on top of the world, but she was breaking apart, and vice versa with Wesley. And in this episode, he decides... I was worried because the Watchers Council are basically... I'll get to them in a minute, because guess what time it is, people? It's rant time against the Watcher Council, so grab your popcorn. Although Faith would have handed it. Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyways, I was worried for Wesley, because he has every right to screw over Faith, and like, after the amount of torment he went through, you couldn't blame him if he decided to side with the Watchers, especially since they dangled the carrot over the on a stick with, you can come back to the Watchers Council, because this was basically everything that this was basically everything that he wanted. So to be offered a chance to come back is very tempting. And yet he chooses Angel's side because he has faith in Angel. I love Wesley so much. And then, of course, him beating up the Watcher guys with that classic 180 line. I loved it. But I don't know. Part of me wished he did it in the traditional Darts voice where they just bellow it out from their vocals. No. I just love Wesley so much. He's just amazing. And I'm just loving him more and more when it comes to the show, because he has shown strands of development, and Wesley is, like, I feel like with the sad circumstances of Doyle's demise, Wesley is a tremendous fit. Like, I don't think there's anyone else now that you could replace Doyle other than Wesley, because Wesley has just been, he's a recognizable face, and he has found his home basically with the show, like, because he's just so, he just fits right there, and he just amazes you time and time again, and I just love Wesley so much. So yeah, Wesley's just really impressing me. But yeah, shall we talk about the Watcher Council as well, because of course Wesley was talking to them, and I guess they were the adversary in this episode, apart from Wolfram and Hart's antics. I think they took up I think the Watchers took up the main part of the adversary count. But yeah, let's talk about them. You gullible, stupid bastards. You thought you could dangle... Well, to be fair, I was gullible. But, like, seriously. You have the nerve to go to Wesley, offer him a chance to come back. Yeah, I gotta say, I do like the continuation. If there's one positive I'll throw out there regarding the Watchers, I do like the continuation of the 2-part with Faith. With the Watchers, that they brought them over here, as they now have gone from Sunnydale to LA to get Faith. But yeah, let's continue. Let's keep this train going. So here's the thing: you guys were shooting at Buffy as well. Like of course, the main target was always Faith, apart from that one guy who was foaming at the mouth to kill Angel. So yeah. But yeah, we had the... This is the thing. They were, like, on the rooftop. They were shooting at... well, first, it's unbelievable how they think they can take on Angel, Buffy, and Faith. It's a noob match, basically. Secondly, they were shooting at Buffy. She was not the target, but they are that stubborn that they are willing to they are willing to think of her as an expendable life. Yeah, you can see where this is going. They are stupid, they are morons, and as it should, they failed, so boo-hoo. But I really did like the fact that Wesley was never... I think there was a small bit where he was tempted to side with the Watchers, but I think the dominant factor was always that he was always going to stay loyal to Angel because he doesn't want to break that trust, does he? So, yeah, but, yeah, the Watchers Council just shooting at Faith and Buffy. And Buffy. Like, of course their main target was always Faith, so if they were going to shoot at Faith solely, then fine. But they weren't taking any cautions. They weren't like, hold up, Buffy's in the crossfire, we don't want to... They were like, okay, keep shooting, I don't care if Buffy gets caught up in the crossfire, she's expendable. I mean, they don't give a shit about Buffy's life anyways. I mean, let's look back at episode 12 of season 2, where they was it season 2? Don't give a shit. Like, at this... Because I think it was season 3, but you get the idea. I am emanating with rage because, once again, the Watchers Council are full of incompetent idiots. Not just that, though, but I think they were called the Watchers Elite, which is pretty fitting. Like, they are elitist as fuck. So, yeah, it's pretty fitting that they're called the Elites, because they are elitists. But, yeah, like, they were willing to have Buffy caught up in the crossfire. That was the one thing that was really... Like, Buffy's getting shot at as well, but you guys don't give a shit about that anyways, because, you know, you have one brain cell between all three of you, so yeah. Anyways, done the ranting. I hate them. I seriously hate the Watchers Council after the Helpless episode. Like, that's where they really pissed me off the most, was when they put Buffy through all of that torment. Without recognizing the accomplishments she's already done, and they were happy to get off as Buffy was tested, where she could have died, all because they needed some validity regarding Buffy and her abilities, as if the past 2 seasons didn't matter. But yeah, it was season 3, because I think episode 12 of season 2 was Bad Eggs, which is the best episode of Buffy of all time. Anyways, yeah. Watcher Council pissed me off big time in this episode, thinking that they could get they could pull the wool over Wesley's eyes and, you know, trying to kill Buffy and, like, recklessly, because, like, that's the thing. Like, I know they might have that any means necessary thing. There might be a few defenders of the Watcher Council in the comments. I don't care, because the Watcher Council, I hate them. I hate them so much. I am expecting them in the final season of Buffy to be the main enemy, because I would just wouldn't be surprised with the incompetence that they carry, with the selfishness that they exhibit. So yeah. For those, I think I haven't mentioned it on my Angel reactions, but for those unfamiliar who solely watch Angel reactions, I have real beef with the Watchers Council. Like I said, after Helpless, that's where I was just emanating with rage, and that hasn't died down since. So yeah, I hate them so much. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, like I said, I think it was great continuity that they had the Watcher Council, or the Watchers Elite, in this episode. But yeah, it was really emotional again, like seeing Faith contemplate the idea of redemption. Like I even said at the beginning, that Angel and Faith share similar paths because of the fact that they have both done really horrific... Like, everyone in terms of Angel's investigation has their own paths of redemption, but for Cordy, it's about being a better person overall. For for Wesley, it's about his failure. Angel and Faith, they both took lives. They both became something darker in their evil days. And yeah, they are now well, we saw in their flashback that when Angel first turned, he was suffering a lot of guilt. And we're seeing that with Faith. So they are both sharing similar paths, and that continues to show in this episode where Angel mistakenly thinking that Faith was talking about how does this work in terms of redemption when she meant the microwave, which I get it, honey. Okay, I get it. But Angel was talking to Faith about it is hard and you will struggle, but that's the idea of redemption. It should never come easy. I mean, look at the ring or the gem of Amora. I think it is. I think I got it right. I think it is. Or Amara. Amara, that's it. Because I said Gamora. So, yeah. But, yeah, like, if redemption was that easy, then Angel would have taken the gem of Amara, rather than work towards it the long way around. And that's it. With redemption, it's never going to be that simple. It's a long, tricky path, but it's worth it at the end, and that's what makes Faith's decision to bring herself in really powerful, because prison is a very long and trying time, but it's all done in the means to atone for your sins and to be a better person. But I did like that bit of foreshadowing as well, because Faith wanted to leave, and she was talking about being a prisoner, being locked away, so that was foreshadowing to what was going to happen at the end of the episode. But she's realizing that being a prisoner is what she needs to attain peace, so I really was surprised, but humbled by the fact that Faith chose that, because that's the thing. Like, I think the case was that she was always going to be headhunted. And this is the thing, Angel, Wesley, Cordy, even though Cordy decided, you know what, I'm going to take off early on in this episode, they would always be hunted, especially with Wolfram and Hart assisting. They would always be hunted, and Faith did something quite selfless, which was bring herself in, not just as a way to take the heat off Angel and Co., I guess, but also as a way for her to reflect on what she's done and hopefully be a better person. I'm not sure if we're going to see Faith again, because something as crude as murder, it takes a lot more time to recover than a coma, where you could just snap out 1 month later, and yeah, I'm not sure. It's pretty more. It's pretty much more ambiguous being in jail on if you're going to return than it is being in a coma. Because, like, with the coma, well, not just that, but the circumstances. Because, like I said in the Buffy season 3 finale, if Faith was going to be written off, Buffy could have killed her, like when she stabbed her. Rather than Faith just fall off. The next thing we know, she was in a coma, so they could have killed her off there and then. Whereas her being in prison, we don't know if she's going to be in there for like the rest of her. Well, I doubt the rest of her life, but I doubt she's like. I'm not sure if she's going to return like for a later season of Angel or Buffy or whatever. But I have hope. So yeah, but it was really great stuff to see Angel try to comfort Faith, and yeah, not just that though, but like I said, Wesley, with the fact that he was tortured and wanted to have faith in Angel. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to talk about Faith and Angel and their like relationship. I just thought it was really good, and I mean there was that bit of awkwardness when Faith told Angel about the Riley bit, but yeah, we'll get to Buffy in a moment, because we have some discussing about Buffy. Wolfram and Hart, they're developing, they're becoming more of a threat, which is which is really, really good, because I think we're coming to the end of season 1, and now they're starting to ramp things up. And Kate appeared in this episode. I think the last time we saw her was in The Prodigal, I think it was. And you can see the resentment on her to Angel is starting to flare, because she didn't care if, like when she made the arrest on Angel, she didn't care if he died. So she's still feeling a lot of heat from episode 15. So yeah, so let's talk about Buffy, because she showed up surprisingly. I wasn't expecting her to show up in this episode, but it makes sense regarding the fact that she didn't know where Faith went to at the end of episode 16 of season 4. And to find out that not just she's in LA, but in Angel's home territory, she's going to spring at the action to be there. And it was very intense, because things weren't really rosy last time, of course, with the whole switcheroo body thing, and Faith also humping Riley. Yeah, of course things are going to be a bit heated. See, here's the thing. Buffy isn't wrong in terms of wanting revenge against Faith. Neither is Wesley. That's what I'm saying. If Wesley ratted out Faith to the Watcher Council, I'd be a bit disappointed, because the Watcher Council are shitbags. But in all seriousness, I wouldn't blame Wesley whatsoever, because he's wanting revenge. Same with Buffy. Like, I don't blame her for wanting to get at Faith's throat, because she's wanting revenge. Just the way she reacted to Angel was absolutely brutal. And this is what I was talking about right after I finished watching the episode. Just because she's a main character doesn't mean that every word that comes out of her mouth you have to agree with. Which is ironic, because like this is Angel's show and he's the main character, not Buffy. But in terms of the Buffyverse, you get the idea. And this is the thing, like, this isn't about Buffy, it's about saving Faith's soul. That's what Angel was doing. Buffy just barged in here, wanted revenge, because that's what Angel said. This isn't about, like, this is about vengeance for you. That's literally it, because Angel is taking care of LA. She's got Sunnydale, but she decided, oh, Faith's there, so you know what, I'm just going to hop there and take care of Faith. Bingo, all done. There we go. But like I said, I do get why Buffy wants revenge. But, you know, he's trying to have Faith go down the path that he's going on. Not just that, though, and I might be stretching things out a bit, so bear with me, but let's not forget that in season 3, Angel, after his little stint with as Angelus, came back from hell, and Buffy decided to keep his return a mystique to the Scoobies. Of course, the circumstances are a bit different here, but she insisted that Angel changed, and the scars remained in the Scoobies. I mean, Giles was even I'm just kicking my weights there, but Giles was very, very insistent on, you know, not trusting him whatsoever because of the whole stint with Angelus and how it affected him. And Buffy was really hurt by the fact that she couldn't be like, so Angel's back, yay, happy days, let's have a party, because she knew how they'd react. So surely there should be something registering in Buffy's mindset when Angel's saying, I'm trying to show her the light. Same with Buffy. She wanted Angel to have that chance to be a better person. Angel wants that chance to have Angel wants that chance for Faith to be a better person. And Buffy's right up denying, as if there is no redeemable factors about her. So yeah, and of course Faith was being very apologetic. Um, but you can see why Buffy's wanting revenge. It's just that the way that she disrespected Angel was absolutely brutal. Like, this is the thing, she even threw salt in his eyes by saying, oh, so, by the way, I've got someone who I love, who I trust. It's really brutal. Like, this is the thing, she's so consumed with what Faith's done that it's clouded logic, in my opinion. And I think Angel did right in retaliating, not just, I guess, well, this is the thing, he retaliated with that speech at the end that really pissed Buffy off, which he did right. Wesley has got Wesley commended Angel about the fact that he gave a chance on Faith, but he shouldn't be feeling apologetic either regarding what he said to Buffy, because I think Buffy was in the wrong there, especially with the whole gloating about the fact that, oh, I can trust Riley, something that I basically couldn't with you. And, you know, it was a very cold reaction there from Buffy. So, yeah. But like I said, I get why why she wants revenge on Faith. I don't blame her whatsoever. Just that she has no faith in Angel whatsoever. She thinks that Angel, she thinks that she needs to, you know, those baby walker things. That's it, basically. She needs to attach herself to Angel, who she sees as the baby, because I mean, she did say that she was worried that something had happened, but as Angel said, I think this is all about vengeance for you. You knew where she was, so you came for her. So, yeah. But like I said, the guy's trying because he sees himself in Faith, and he knows what it's like. So, and that's why I'm saying, whilst it might be a bit of a stretch in terms of a point, what happened in season 3 of Buffy should be a kind of a reminder because Buffy tried to prove to the Scoobies that Angel is a bit of a better person than he was as Angelus. But everyone was so hesitant, and that kind of hurt Buffy. Angel is trying to do the same shtick in regards to Faith, and suddenly Faith, what Faith has done is very inexcusable. But the whole point of this whole shebang is Faith is trying to atone for her sins. She's trying to take the life that Angel is leading in terms of redemption. And like I said, I think she reacted a bit poorly to that. And she even punched Angel first, which was very brutal. And then Angel did punch her back, but considering Buffy's stronger than him, oy. But that's, like, I think that's their relationship post-Buffy. They're like, it's a fractured mess, and they're not going to see eye to eye, like, in this episode, so... Yeah, but, like I said, I understand why Buffy... this has been a long discussion, but there's just been so much that I want to talk about in regards to this episode. I do see why Buffy wants revenge. I can understand why she's pissed. But I think, in terms of who had the better argument, Angel won by a country mile. I think Buffy was a bit more clouded in terms of her discussion to why Angel's in the wrong, because I think she was consumed by vengeance. So yeah, and Angel, and that's the thing. Angel, this in his city, he wants to help souls be redeemed. He's not afraid in doing it because he's trying to do it himself. He wants those who do want a better life. He wants to help them out. And let's not forget, he was trying to get somewhere in terms of season 3 as well to Faith. but you know, things fell apart there. So yeah, it was really, really good of an episode. Very tense, and yeah, I just really loved how this episode went by. So yeah, like I said, there was a lot of points that I talked about, but that's it with this episode. This had a lot going in terms of Buffy, in terms of Angel, and Faith's redemption. It was very tense, but it was beautifully done as well. So I loved how this episode went by. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!